Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am setting up my bullet journal for the month of June. This year I have kind of taken a new approach to bullet journaling. Previously it was kind of like my everything book. I put personal, I put work tasks, I put everything in there. But this year I am using it pretty much exclusively as like a work planner. I call it my Deviche planner. You'll see on my goal setting page, I follow Rachel Stevens. It's not, it's, she's the constellation system, but this is the life domains portion of it. I hope to one day take the full constellation clarity class. But for now, I just use the domains as a way to uh, set goals and kind of organize my life. Um, but yeah, so my bullet journal has definitely taken a different approach, and I use it mostly for my day job, my students and teaching and organizing that, as well as any other paid work that I need to make notes of and stuff. So I still kind of set it up like I did before. I like to pick a cover image, which I'm not doing right now. I'm actually pulling out the June calendar from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is the Hobonichi kit, and well, you'll see. I thought that I could use it in this planner, and it works, but you'll see. If you hear some noise, I am currently recording this on my back porch, and I just heard a squirrel that's like chasing another squirrel in a tree. So you might hear some birds chirping and other funny sounds. But yeah, back to this bullet journal setup. So I take a lot of inspiration from Rachel Stevens' uh, bullet journal setup, specifically within the last couple of years. She Up until about a year ago, I believe, she consistently was posting bullet journal setups, and I'll link the playlist below. But it's some of my absolute favorite bullet journal setups. When I was using it pretty much for everything, I found it um, super useful. I really um, was drawn to her spreads and the way she was using it, the focus mostly being with the daily log, which I still focus on. I pretty much use the common planner as my main, like, personal planner, and I use those note pages in the back pretty much exclusively for daily logging. And I daily log work tasks in here as well, though I find that it's mostly actually um, uh, notes that I'm taking at work. I find that uh, that's mostly how it is. So, yeah, so currently I have blocked off. I use washi tape from MT, and I will use it to kind of show where the month starts. And then I like to pick a cover photo, and I usually use like a regular photo print, but I am running out of them, and the ones that I have are not really in the summer vibe, spring summer vibe. But I really like this vegetable emoji one for the Coffee Monsters Co. So I decided to use that. And now I am currently putting down some stickers. These come with the bullet journal version 2, and they have uh, the titles for the month. So I put down June on both sides, as well as strips for the numbers and days of the week for the vertical calendar. And here I'm just check in to make sure that I got the dates right. And yeah. Oh, I'm putting down the days of the week now, and I was checking to see what day of the week that the month starts on. I always forget that, except for when the month starts on a Monday. Then I seem to remember that. But other than that, so yeah, I love these stickers. They just fit perfectly in with the bullet journal, and it makes it a lot easier than me trying to write out the days of the week. Watching this plan with me go by, it makes me think of how I consistently have the urge to just ditch all of my planners and just go back to being in a bullet journal 100%. I haven't really been 100% in a bullet journal since I think 2022. No, 20, yeah, 20, well, kind of 2022. I believe in 2022 is when I kind of dabbled in the Hobonichi Cousin mostly as a journal exclusively, and then I liked the vertical weeks. But yeah, it comes up at work often where I'm just like, why don't I just ditch all of my planners and go into it? But what I really like about the Common Planner, and especially about the compact version, is the fact that I can have one book that lasts the whole year, and I don't like remaking trackers. And with a bullet journal, I know, especially if I put everything into one book, I would literally have to set up the trackers at least 3 or 4 times a year, if not more, because if I put everything in there, then I'm going to have much more going into that planner. So it's just hard to do that when I know that the common planner is working so well and that I can put everything into one book and have the trackers set up once. But yeah, so right now I am making a tasks page and a content ideas page, and I just wanted space to kind of put down um, ideas when they come up for making YouTube videos, Instagram posts, blog. I kind of want to get back into blog posts. We'll see. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. I kind of have a couple, but they're definitely ones that I would need to put a lot more work in. I don't think I could get them ready, you know, anytime soon. Um, yeah, so I'm just trying to have a space to write that down. And then on the left is tasks. I'm kind of trying to incorporate not just like my jobs and work, but also um, like finance related things. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. And here's the disaster. It works. It works. The Coffee Monster Co. stickers work. I didn't like how it was gonna look. And I gave up on it. I might try and do something with it, but I highly doubt it. So I just went with what I used last month, which is this Coffee Monsters Co. calendar. And I just put in the dates and I stuck it on the one side. I don't know if I'm going to use this calendar, like, oh, the 2-page calendar, but I am not going to be trying it for next month. I would need to be in a Hobonichi, which I thought I was, but I'm not, so it's fine. So this is the goals, and so this is a combination of two goal planning systems. So the colors and everything, this is kind of like a scaled back Moxie Life. So I took inspiration from the Moxie Life. These are the monthly goals. I've tried the Moxie Life system. I like the idea of it. I like the weekly actions, but I could not keep up with them. So I'm just trying for now to focus on monthly and then maybe eventually getting back into the Moxie Life system again. It's too much right now. It was great when I was in that transition between graduating from my master's and finding a full-time job, but right now it's just not working. So I only have 6 because I'm using the life domains, as I mentioned, and I will try and link the Rachel Stephen video that kind of goes into that below, as well as the bullet journal, her bullet journal, excuse me, her bullet journal content, as I mentioned before. So the last thing I am doing is I'm setting up a weekly, and especially with doing so many, projects and jobs and all of that, I really only have 2 jobs. I work full time and then I teach music lessons. But occasionally I have I take gigs. I've had 1 gig so far this year, but I'm hoping to get more soon. Um, but it's still good to have a place to track, what I'm spending my time with, especially during that Monday through Friday. So I'm just setting up basically a vertical weeks, but it only includes Monday through Friday. I am not really working on the weekends for the most part. Like some gigs, go over into the weekend, but it's not enough for me to want to try and set up a 7-day vertical weeks. So, yeah, so basically, I am creating the boxes right now. I am trying to get in there, I believe, I think it's 8. Is it like 8 to 10? I don't have it with me right now. We'll see. I'll try and I don't think I put the numbers actually because I got to work this week and I had to put the numbers in myself. But I believe it's like 8, 7 or 8 to 10, and then it still gives me enough space to have like day specific tasks. I'm deciding it's either going to be day specific tasks or when I post something, I'm going to mark it there. We'll see. I haven't quite decided. It's a bullet journal, so you can do whatever you want, and 1 month it might work that way, and the other month it's going to be a disaster. But that's the beauty of it. You learn and grow, and next month, I mean, I already have June hasn't even started, and I already have ideas on how I want to make this setup better. So there you go. I'm still trying to use it. Like I'm using this weekly because it has May in it, basically. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm currently just making the boxes and getting that set up. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I have to mention. I mean, I am going through the dilemma though of I am seeing the Sterling Ink uh, undated releases soon, and looking back at last year's 2024 planner release, it seemed like pre-orders will be starting somewhat soon, like within the next. I think last year was like end of June was like the 2024 planner pre-order, and I'm already having thoughts about 2025. Um, Definitely thinking of a going with either the N1 or the A5 in compact because it would be the same number of pages. It would just be, do I want to go with the A5 size or the N1? I've really been itching to go back into an A5 size, but I really like the portability of like the N1 Traveler's Notebook size. So if anyone has any thoughts on that, please drop them below. But I've been trying to, I mean, a month ago, more than a month ago, well, about a month ago, I was in a Hobonichi cousin for work because I was just itching to be in that A5 size. And I'm wondering if it'd be a good thing. So I think I'm gonna pre-order both um, for 2025 and then go from there and basically either keep a both and then if I decide I want to go back into the other or go into one, then just backfill everything. But if I am dead set on one size, I'll probably sell the other, but which I hate doing because that takes a lot of work. But oh well, I don't know. I can't believe it's almost June and I'm already considering 2025 planners. This is this is the this is the life. Yeah, so I'm just putting in the dates for this weekly and then I kind of use the sidebar as a place to document tasks. And I've been trying putting like my video content and like a Monday through Sunday, like kind of how I put my workouts in my main planner, like just like and then you write and then yeah. Um, but I don't know. I kind of like using the space below, but we'll see. I wasn't really looking at my my where my book was in my camera, but I would oh well. Um yeah, so I think we're getting to the final flip through and that's about all I have. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.